So I had pretty much uh, been gifted everything I needed uh, about an hour before uh, the guy who calls himself the property manager and the owner of the property, the Shaws, which makes no sense. You got that much money and you're leasing to BlackRock, who owns Kroger, who owns Shaw's. You're not managing your own properties. You've got flunkies just like the Pomeroys. If it is the owner, great. No middlemen. We got a big fucking set of antlers today, which I'd already gotten in before. Those two guys that are always flying down there by the highway, Pete and Matt, said that he kept threatening to no trespass them, yet they're still flying there. He ain't arresting them. Shit, that was over 2 years ago. People out there all the time flying. He's not arresting them. Now, he told me today, oh, I already had somebody arrested, SPD. If he had them arrested and SPD actually arrested the people for no trespassing, you have to get served a piece of paper. You can't just say, oh, you're no trespass. No, you have to get served with a piece of paper from security or whoever. So if they're arresting based on this guy's word, well, we already know SBPD's corrupt as fuck anyway. Most of them. I'm sure there are a few who aren't. I'm quite certain there's a few who are cooperating against their former chief and the Pomerlos and everybody else. In fact, some of the corrupt ones, or apparently corrupt ones, might just be going along with Piper, so she doesn't know. Piper and the Weinbergers. And then when the rubber hits the road on this court date, they may very well tell the truth about how Homeland Security Supervisor Piper and Weinbergers, as the former mayor, told them to do this, and this, and the corrupt police chiefs told them to do this, and this, and they went along with it, because if they hadn't, and if the cops didn't go along with their fuckery, then Piper and Weinberger and all of Epstein's partners in crime would know there were good cops investigating them. They would have killed me and a whole lot of, probably killed my father, probably killed the whole fucking family, probably killed a whole lot of people. I mean, they double tap bombed a girls' school in Iran. They double tapped how many fishing boats under the bullshit of, oh, they were drug traffickers. From the people involved in Iran-Contras. Now, was Hegseth involved directly? I don't know. He was part of Fox News. We know Tucker was involved in it. So anyway, when he rolled up, I just said, yes, sir, elect, because I had already made everything I needed. He's like, oh, you're welcome to go across the street. I'm like, no, I just walked over to the inbound bus stop at Shaw's. Motherfucker stalked me, sat there and parked and watched me at the bus stop. He looked perplexed, like, well, why didn't she go across the street to the other place and fly? Because he really thought I was still looking for money. I wasn't looking for money, you stupid motherfucker. I was out there baiting you. That is the worst goddamn spot to stand to make money. The people who shop at BlackRock's shit, or Five Guys shit, or Subway, or Starbucks, or wherever, they're uppity, bougie motherfuckers. They don't donate. The only reason why I'm making the money I'm making is because I have Epstein whistleblower on my side. In the community, you don't have to, that's one topic where it doesn't matter whether who you vote for, you're going to help that person. That is not political. I get MAGA donors, I get neoliberal donors, I get young, I get students, I get older people that ask questions, and after I answer their questions, I get a 10, a 20, a 50, a 100. I don't need that spot. I had everything I needed for the entire fucking weekend, the first 30 minutes I was there. Well, maybe 45, well, maybe an hour. But I stood there in excruciating pain, hoping your stupid ass would show up, and you did. Again. We got into it. I was talking to Pete, and he looked at Pete and Matt said, "Is this another one of your gang? Like we're just a bunch of gangster super predators." I said, "No," and I held up the Koozie Victims Advocates card. I said, "CUSI, you got a problem with me, motherfucker? Call them." And I wasn't even on his property. I had just crossed from Market 32, and I was still standing, hadn't even crossed that where they come in, when they're coming, say from Hannaford, and they're turning into Shaw's, that right-hand turn into Shaw's, that lane. I hadn't even crossed that yet. I wasn't even on the Shaw's sidewalk yet. I was still standing on Burlington property when that motherfucker threatened me. The same guy who threatened me today. And I was hoping the son of a bitch would show back up. I knew what he drove. Matt and Pete told me, oh yeah, he drives up in a little white SUV. And trust and believe, Koozie surveillance heard it all. They knew you were coming. That's probably why they made sure that I had air. I don't know that. Actually, I'm gonna leave that alone. Anyway, so I get on the number 2, the little sawed-off prick that had that stupid shit show where he pretended to confiscate Bill Kinnear's bike and hauled it all the way down into the basement below the Green Mountain Transit Center. And then Bill Kinnear supposedly called the police, and the 2 police officers were there. Then he starts videotaping the police officers like they're the bad guy. And he was being so stupid about the whole thing. Even the cop said, "Look, dude, you called us. Why are you taping us? You called us here." So, and everybody on that platform was watching this like, what the hell is really going on? We knew it was bullshit because, number one, these drivers are too fucking lazy to confiscate anybody's bike. They don't do that. There's no reason to confiscate anybody's fucking bicycle, much less haul it all the way. The lazy bastards aren't going to haul that shit all the way down those stairs and then all the way back. What? And the supervisor was in on it too. So when Sean got on the bus and made a point to sit behind me, and I made it a point to let him see me taking his picture right behind me, and he shoots his mouth off, all captured on video. "You taking my picture again?" I said, "Again? How'd you know I was taking it the first time?" "Well, you told me." I said, "No, the fuck I didn't." I said, "Only way you can know I'm taking your pictures if you're watching my social media, you stupid fucker." I said, "You stupid motherfucker, snitch yourselves out every fucking time." Bus driver heard it all. When I got up and walked over to, after I pulled the cord, I said, "That's okay, because I don't think you're going to live long enough to see this June court date." I said, "A whole lot of you nasty snitches are going to have fatal accidents." And I said, "Probably a bunch of bus drivers too." And then I got off. I just mic dropped and let it go. He was still running his fucking mouth. Let me tell you something. If I was wrong about Sean, the police wouldn't have let me know I was right. They already let me know who you were, you stupid motherfucker. Just because you don't know who their undercovers are, because I'm taking their pictures and blasting them as if they're police snitches. They just work for the good guys. They let me know who's who. I keep them undercover, and they maintain my cover, and they let me know, and then I cuss them out, act like they're the bad guys, when I know damn well they're not. They actually work. They're actually working on behalf of Koozie or whoever. So when you sit there and try to gaslight me, oh yeah, whatever, you have a nice day, blah, 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 you, number one, already snitched yourself out. Again. Taking my picture again. How'd you know I ever took it the first time? I didn't do it openly and notoriously like I did that time. That time I did it openly and notorious to get you to run your fucking mouth. And you do. You all do. Your boy Rubio runs his mouth. Hegseth runs his mouth. Trump runs his mouth. Bill Clinton ran his mouth. Drooling over the goddamn pictures of him with his victims at Epstein Island. So much so that his goddamn lawyer had to yank him away from him. Reminded me of the movie The Devil's Advocate. Keanu Reeves was defending a child predator. And when they were describing, I don't remember what it was they were describing about his crimes, some bitch got a hard on him. He started playing with himself while he was sitting at the defense next to his lawyer, who was played by Keanu Reeves, sitting at the defense table. That's who you remind me of. Y'all are so stupid. You're sick fuckers. When you are openly and enthusiastically and lovingly defending pedos, mass murdering, genocidal pedos, you are inherently a sick fuck. You're just like Hannibal Lecter. That means you have handicaps. You have zero self-control. So all I have to do is press a little button here and there, and boom, you start running that motherfucking mouth where you cannot help yourself. And if I can get a confession out of you that easy, the people who hired you, Epstein's murdering, genocidal, pedo partners in crime, know you're not going to hold up in a real hot seat with for real motherfuckers who have badges and guns and are offering you leniency in exchange for your testimony against them. So they're going to kill you. I've seen this movie before. I made the movies, you dumb motherfuckers. I wrote the movies. I had the 8mm video camera and the cassette recorder. Then eventually I had a beta with a microphone, beta cassette recorder. Then we got a Sony VHS cassette recorder with the microphone. I filmed 47 such accidents. Created a whole lot more. A whole lot of guys was stupid enough to keep sticking their dick in, stick their penis in my mouth, got it bit off, and their wife blew their brains out. Judge Busker was the probate judge. He made sure that the wives got accidental death and double indemnity. Life insurance. My guess is the people you idiots